The stock market is on track for its worst 3-day performance since 1987. We're seeing circuit breakers tripped across the globe. Japan, China, Taiwan, all down hard. Many are calling this a potential Black Monday event. So, where does Bitcoin fit into all of this? When you see equities falling this sharply, it's not just about individual companies, it's about a rush for dollars. Yes, something like Nike with overseas manufacturing gets hit harder on a tariff scenario. But on a macro level, crashes like this are about dollar liquidity drying up. Margin calls, credit tightening, the dollar gets bid not because it's strong, but because the entire system is built on dollar denominated debt. And when that system starts contracting, it feeds on itself. This is a central lesson from 2008, from 2020, and now again. The fiat debt-based monetary system is inherently fragile. It's a house of cards. When equities crash, Bitcoin tends to follow, not because Bitcoin is broken, but because it's still priced in dollars, and the dollar is in a violent short squeeze. But here's where it gets interesting. A debt-based system has only two outcomes in a crisis. One, allow the defaults to cascade, the house of cards collapses, credit contracts, people default, the banking system freezes, risk assets go to zero, T-bills rally. At the extreme, even cash in a bank could be lost because those dollars were lent out and the bets went bad. Or two, the Fed steps in, or the US government does, and they always do. The Fed can cut rates, restart QE, buy bonds, stocks, or anything. Or the federal government can issue trillions in new T-bills and spend them. Stimulus checks, bailouts, infrastructure, tax cuts. Either way, new dollars flood the system. It's not a question of if, but when. Now, Bitcoin fits into both of these outcomes beautifully. If they let the system implode, the world rushes to assets with no counterparty risk. Your stocks, bonds, and 401k all depend on intermediaries. Brokers, banks, future cash flows, governments. Bitcoin doesn't. Hold your keys and you have no counterparty risk, no trust required. If they flood the system with new dollars, you want an asset that can't be diluted. Bitcoin again. It has a fixed supply. Unlike cash, bonds, or even gold, Bitcoin can't be printed or inflated. Yes, in the short term, Bitcoin will be volatile. It likely will sell off with everything else. But trying to time the bottom is a fool's game. The smarter play is to recognize what's coming, either deflationary collapse or inflationary bailout. And Bitcoin benefits on both paths. Because in a world full of leverage, counterparty risk, and monetary debasement, Bitcoin is the safe haven. It's the checkmate. Whether they let the house of cards fall or prop it up again with trillions in liquidity, Bitcoin remains the asset with no dilution risk and no counterparty risk. It's volatile, yes, but it survives. And in the long run, it thrives. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time.